Before I start the stream today, I just wanted to get on and say why I started the Cubicle Gamer. So I work a regular 9 to 5 job. I have a family, but I love to try to fit gaming within my life and within the cracks. So if this is you, this is a channel where we can just come, have fun, play games, and do a hobby that we all enjoy without it having to take over our lives. I love where video gaming has gone and the progress that it's made from the typical stereotypes of just you have to do it all day long, or like you're a failure if you play video games. Very successful people play video games and fit it within their lives, and it doesn't have to be something that takes 8 hours a day. So the streams I do on my Twitch channel, on my Kick channel, streaming here on YouTube, there'll be shorter sessions most likely where I'm just fitting this in as life dictates, so I can spend time with my family and do other things having to do with my job. But if you want to come and kind of live this same lifestyle along with me and follow along, come play and let's have fun and let's figure out how to enjoy this hobby together. So that's the reason that I have created this channel, just to create a space for that kind of dynamic. I love games that tell a story, that are entertaining that way, that have puzzles. I do a little bit of first-person shooters, but not as much. But love role-playing games and just games that have a really strong story and a really strong message. I love good design in games and that have a creative take on design. So that's what I'm going to be playing here. And I do a variety of different games. So I will try to be a curator of all things that I enjoy. And I'm hoping that I attract a group of people and an audience that enjoy the same types of things I do. So welcome to the Cubicle Gamer. I'm glad you're here. Follow along, subscribe, and just come join me and be part of this community along with me. All right, so let's get into this first stream. This is exciting for me. First time streaming. So we're going to just be playing some Stardew Valley today. Let me switch over to here. Yeah, okay. This is actually, this is a game profile I've been playing for a while. So I have it pretty far along actually, and I'm just starting, let's see, we're just starting year 2 here. And actually, I think this is the part where, yeah, we're gonna see Grandpa coming in here. Okay. So I think it rates my farm here. I've never been this far. My dear boy, it's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little boy, do you remember? Why does Grandpa look like Santa Claus? Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me, I've been here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. Aww. You've been here 2 years now. Yeah, that's right. Completed 2 years. So proud of you, my boy. You are a better farmer than I ever was, and you've brought great honor to the family name. I can feel it now. My spirit is finally put to rest. Bless you. The story in this game is just so cool. I love all the different aspects that they've put into this. The future of Craftville Farm is in your hands now. Farewell. Concerned Ape, I guess, right? Has built this. All right, let's see. My house, just to be transparent, is a mess. I need to fix it. Okay, let's see. I think I get torches, right? Okay, 4. And I think you get the 4, you can get 1 through 4 torches lit, depending on various things that you do within within the game. So like, I've done a good job on this game, and I haven't done this in the past, but I focused on friendship. So I think you get points from friendship. So I have almost full hearts. except for some of the later characters. And then your character, yeah, and then I think you get points for this stuff, like having these skills all leveled up, and I think some other things, but, and then that's how many torches you get. Okay, hang on though, I saw a thing where if you have full inventory and you get the Statue of Perfection, I think is what you get when you get the 4 torches. But I heard something about if you fill your inventory up, you can do something to where you can break the statue and get infinite statues or something. We're going to try that out. We're going to try that out and see how well it works. Whoops. Okay, so what does it do if... What do I not care if I lose? I'll just throw those away. So if I place the statue down... Maybe if it was I place it down and then I fill my inventory up maybe after, but I don't know if that's gonna... How do I fill my inventory up? Maybe I'll just grab one of these beehives. Okay, so now I have full inventory. And then I break it again? No, there was some kind of thing. Okay, I'm actually gonna look this up. So let's look up... Statue of Perfection. Unlimited. So there's one more than Statue of Perfection. You clearly, after getting the Statue of Perfection, make sure your inventory is full. Use a pickaxe to displace the statue and then put a diamond. And keep doing this so you can get multiple statues. You don't have to put diamond in the shrine, just interact with it. There's always another one ready to be taken. Oh, okay. So make sure my inventory's full, which it is. And then you can get a pickaxe and displace the statue. Whoa. Get a pickaxe, displace the statue. Oh, it's not working. Okay, why is this not working? Okay, so let's try this. Oh, but then, oh, it was displaced. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna figure this out. So we place the statue down. Okay. And then fill up my inventory. So I'm just gonna grab this beehive just so. Okay, so we make sure inventory is full. And then you can displace the statue, but I'm not picking it up. And then I interact. Oh, but my inventory is full. So now I have to... This is weird. So I have to put a beehive down, pick it up, and then I get another statue? It's not working. Okay, this is not working how it said. Yeah, it says you can just... Doesn't give me a new statue, though. Not working for me. Oh, anyway. Well, I guess we'll figure that out another time. But awesome, I got 4 stars, and I don't know, or 4 torches, and I don't know what... I think that gives you iridium or something. But, okay, my goal then, and I like to have a goal every time I play this game. Because there's so much you can do. It's really overwhelming, and so one tip I have is just, whenever you play Stardew Valley, just have a goal for, here's what I want to accomplish today. Because it can get very overwhelming with all the things that you can do in the game. So the first thing I need to do is I need to just organize my inventory really fast. And this is kind of the inventory setup that I've set up, kind of in categories. But my goal for today, I think, is just to get plants planted for spring. So... I just need to put all my stuff away here. So I actually have room to do things. And I've actually haven't played this for a little while, so I can't remember all of my categories with my supplies. So I try to do this so it's fast, but it just seems to take up time. No matter what. And I need to make some of these boxes bigger too. So they're actually easier to keep track of. Okay, these are seeds. I like to put all my seeds and plant stuff in a box. And then I like to have this box over here where I just put stuff that I'm either going to take into town to do something with, so all my geodes and stuff, or things I'm going to take to the museum to give away, or things that I'm going to take to the community center. They're all in this box, like, on my way out of town. So then every time I'm walking by, I can grab the stuff. I also keep in here anything that I'm going to use to do a desert dungeon run. Like all my staircases, pumpkin soup for luck, the totems to warp back to my farm, all my bombs, anything for that kind of a run, I just keep in here, and then it's kind of just all separated from everything else. And then I haven't switched my kind of smelting station around, but all my smelting stuff goes up here. Then I have all my furnaces up here. So it's just kind of basic setup that I like to do. Okay, so we want to plant some spring crops. And I can't remember what we have in here exactly. I think I just want to go buy more. I'm just going to buy more seeds. I also like to keep the horse up here, stable up there close. I'm just going to go to Pierre's and pick up some more seeds for springtime. I like actually just doing seeds that take the least amount of maintenance. And I can't even remember how many spaces I have, but it's quite a few. So I'm just gonna pick like a main plant that cauliflowers takes 12 days, so I plant them and then I don't have to worry about it. We're just gonna do 400-ish of them. Do a bunch of parsnips too. I like to use these for my friendship building. I just have a bunch of parsnips on hand all the time because a lot of the town likes parsnips. And then I just do, every season, I just do like a few that are just a variety of certain ones. I don't usually do tulips or flowers or like jazz seeds. Do some garlic. Okay, that's probably good for now. The end of last season, I started to like organize my farm a bit, so I still need to do some work on some of these areas. But I did get some, you know, spaces identified for planting. And I need to upgrade my hoe still. Haven't done that. That'll be another day. Well, let's do... Let me throw these on the same row. So let's just do kale in here. Should probably get some... That wasn't the best organization-wise. It's kind of scattered. Should have done it in rows, but... I can do this though. Need to go get some fertilizer. Okay, I don't know if I have any yet. Just basic. So make some fertilizer. On this channel, I'm not a super intense gamer, figuring every last thing out. We just kind of have fun, know what we know, learn along the way. Add some fertilizer to these. I just liked how this little square worked out over there, and then the rest of these are kind of bigger, uniform spaces for planting. like I said, not the best gamer. Probably a lot of things I can be doing more efficiently with this, but just trying to learn and have fun is what it's all about. That's why I like this game. It's very, I mean, you can get into it and do a lot of stuff, but you can also have it be just kind of relaxing, right? Do so many things in this game. So oh. Okay, I'm gonna get some. We're gonna make this a cauliflower area. And really, like, I like planting crops still, but my main moneymaker is I use the star fruit. My greenhouse, I think, right now, full of star fruit. Make star fruit wine from that. I have a bunch stored, I think, and then I just make money. Then that way, I don't have to worry about other ways of making money. That just kind of handles everything, for now at least. But I like having, this is the first season I've been able to plant these really big fields of stuff. So since I can't plant starfruit, might as well just plant it with other stuff. And I think I also have, I need to go check on that, but I have starfruit planted, I think, over on Ginger Island. So I'll use that, and my greenhouse is just my main moneymaker for money. The main way to make money. Just keeping it simple. Really need to figure out that hack with getting unlimited statue of perfections. I'm gonna look that up. And maybe I'll bring it on the stream another day. See if I can finish out at least this one field section before we run out of time. Just a few spots here and there, but we'll come back and clean it up later. Don't really worry about getting every spot with fertilizer. I don't know how big of a deal that is, especially the basic fertilizer. Yep, we'll just go like that. I do like to always cut it close with the time. Should be fine though. All right. Day 1 in the books for spring. Come down here and check. Okay, so yeah, I have this stuff fermenting. I want to wait. Some starfruit wine that I want to throw in to ferment, but I just kind of want to wait until these are done so I can just do them all at once. It's a little chaotic. Need to get everything organized. Okay, so this gives me iridium ore like every day. God, I wish I could figure out how to get more of those. I'm gonna figure that out. Okay, so let's continue on with our goal here of getting the fields planted. Just a few over here. Just gonna fill this up. That should be good. That field's done. Should probably go check on animals and stuff too. Remember, put everything I reorganized. Oh yeah, because these were up in the top corner before, and I just moved them. Everybody should be getting fed though. Have that all automated. I'm just gonna let you roam free. I don't know if that's a bad idea. Don't have any fences built though. I'm just gonna have to come back and gather that cloth and all that other stuff. Like I said, there's so many things to do in this game. I just like to pick one thing to focus on at a time. Right now, it is getting these fields all planted. So we're gonna focus on that, and we're gonna let everything else kind of maintain. I kind of tried to make these fenced areas, which are new to my farm. I just added them. Kind of tried to make them uniform, but then also kind of fit the map. And this is just the standard map, standard farm layout. I've played the other ones a little bit, but I haven't ever played them like very far, like the river farm and the beach farm. I'm excited to see in the new update if there's a new farm layout. I think traditionally there is. So I'll probably be playing some of that once that drops. I think Concerned Ape is going to make an announcement about that later in the month. So that'll be cool. I'll have to see what happens. And I'll probably today just wait until I have these fields all planted, and that'll be my stream for today. Just hopped on for a short session today just to get started. And you know, the way my life is, I gotta fit gaming in where I can, and that's fine. You know, if some of us can't game for 8 hours a day, which I think a lot of people can't, right? We have other responsibilities. We have family that we're taking care of, or 9-to-5 job that we have to do. We're just doing this for fun casually. Like, you fit it in where you can, right? And that's okay. You can still be like, have it be something that you just use to relax, to unwind. I love that lately that's been more of a theme than it used to be in years past, where it's like, oh, you're a gamer, oh, you're just wasting time, and it's a waste of time. Spend 8 hours a day in your mom's basement. That's not how it is. Like, there's a lot of people that enjoy gaming like me, and they just kind of fit it in where life allows them to, right? And you make it part of your life, and you make it something that's a positive. And it's to have fun. Like, we're just here having fun, you know? That's the whole point. All right, that one's planted. Put some fertilizer in there. Like I said, I don't have enough fertilizer anyway to fill every spot up. So I just do some fertilizer just because I'm using all the sap that I left, just to boost the sell value of the crops, right? I also might have noticed, like, I have a bunch of sprinklers even in storage that I didn't use, iridium sprinklers. But I feel like you plant too much and then you just end up taking care of plants the whole game. So I want to have like a good size field, but not necessarily one where like that's all I'm doing. That's just how I like playing, though. Can't remember what the... What do I have? Gold right now? The gold hoe? I don't think I've ever had an iridium hoe, so I don't know what that gets you. I'm assuming a bigger, even bigger space at a time. That's one thing I should do after this, is upgrade to an iridium hoe, just so I have it. I think this day is going to be just enough to get... I'm actually going to plant some of these other things. Just do beans along this row. Oh, probably not there though. So I'm going to block the gate. And then we'll do some garlic. Like I said, I could plant way more fields, but it's kind of like that's all I would do the entire time. And then we'll throw parsnips in here. I want to get a bunch of parsnips just in case I need them for friendship. And I'll maybe talk more in another stream about how I go about using parsnips to get friendship up really easily. The basic idea is that I think like 90% of the townspeople in the game, they like parsnips. So you just keep them in your pocket on one of the slots, and then whenever you're just walking by one of them, you give them a parsnip. There's a few exceptions, and then you just kind of learn who those people are and don't give it to them. And Pam is, I think, is a love on parsnips, so that will boost hers a lot. It's just a way to make the friendship thing a little easier so you don't have to think about it as much. And over time, you can get like most of the villagers, you can get them up pretty high friendship within like the first year. Need to clean these up a little bit too. Not the most efficient farm at the moment. All right, before bed, we'll just do some kind of clean up in here. Put my seeds in here. I have a box for tree stuff. Anything that's rocks or comes out of the ground, I put in here. And these two. Anything that's seeds or planting. Just noticed that. Drop that in there. Yeah, and I think now that I have this planted, my next goal will probably just be that I'll work on the next stream where I do Stardew Valley, is I'm just going to work on organizing kind of my farm. I started doing that in the winter and then just didn't finish. I have like these things where I'm blocked on the paths and stuff because I didn't finish the paths. Oh, that's a truffle? Okay. I'm just gonna grab these. I like using all of the time, like it's 12 a.m. As much as I can, I like just using all of the time. That'll help you get to that 4 torches right off the bat in year 2. My kids play this and they go to bed at like, you know, whenever they're done with the day, and they just rush through the year, which is fine if you want to play like that, but it's not the best use of your time, right? I like using the time efficiently. Might as well. Okay, we got about an hour left, so we'll go to sleep. Okay. Hey, that's my goal for today. I wanted to get to where I planted all my fields. So when I stream this next, I want to try to figure out if I can get multiple statues of perfection. And then when we do next time, it's going to be trying to organize my farm in a way that I like. I was kind of just doing early game stuff before this, and so now I want to kind of organize it. And then maybe after that, organize my house, because this place is just kind of a disaster. I've thrown stuff in here as I've added spaces on, so I'll probably like organize that a little better than it is right now. So that's it for me today. I'm going to jump off. Thanks for joining, and thanks for watching.